Off we go!
So, inulit ko yun kasi nagkaroon ako ng problema sa connection and everything. So, let's start over. Hindi, inulit ko kasi nagkaroon ako ng problem sa connection and ay, naku, bakit kasi biglang nabawala ng internet dito eh.
Adventure time!
Malinaw rin po ah. Parang sa lahat. Yan. Kuya Martin.
Adventure time!
Siyempre, yung mga nag-share ganito, baka yung nag-share click pa rin. Hindi na kaya. Lahat kayo click sa like, share, follow. Sa button. Yeah! Lipad pinit, lipad.
Off we go! Adventure time! I'm going in!
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
Smooth lang, diba? Nagugulat ako eh. Yung bigla akong napapalingon eh. Buisit key. Hindi yan yung katulad ng isang upuan, okay na smooth like butter.
Ta-ta-ta!
Wala na po. Wala na.
La la la.
Problema ako kasi kuya rin sa connection. Sa problema sa connection, inayos ko lang. Then, ano ba?
Yeah! Keep back!
Ang malaga, sinabi. Pwede naman daw mag-sorry. Wala nangyari na. Nasad na ako. Wala. Ay. Pumunta to. Sorry, ganito lang ako.
Yung anginas is burahan yung pagdari.
Oy, pero kasi nga naman, na maano mo naman siya na broken talaga. Uy, effort. Anong effort? Hindi na lang din ako. Oo nga.
Nakita mo yung nangyari ko kanina.
Alam mo naman yun. Hindi naman pwedeng ayaw. Baka pumayag. Oo. Ginawa mo yun kasi gusto mo.
Keep back!
Hindi Mamelot, hindi!
Keep back!
Kasi ano eh, alam niyo yun? Hindi kasi hindi ko pa nasasabi eh. Ay, siyempre!
Hindi.
Hindi. Kala mo kanino, paasawa sa lima. Paasawa sa lima.
We got teamwork is true!
Wanit! Ay naku, mas delikado yun. Napapanaginipan na yung laro. Nasaan yun? Hindi ko... Ang kulit naman nito eh.
Hindi nakalimutan ko lang iangat.
Para kang ano eh. Para kang ano? Kwan? Yung kwan?
Oh, ano? Saan? Sino, ha?
Kwan? Yung ano? Parang queerin yun eh.
Saan ako dyan?
Meron pa pala akong weekly boss and... Ay, oo nga pa. Papakita ko yung map ko. Open na lahat siya. Pwede na ako mag-teleport sa kung saan saan. Pero, meron pa akong main quest para mas maikot ko pa yung buong ano, buong map. Yung sa new map. Ito. Na-open ko na siya, buong. Then, hindi ko alam kung saan yun. Parang nasa ilalim siya. Or, meron kasing parang naka-cage na electric something na hindi ako pwedeng makapasok. Dito yata yun o dito. Basta, dalawa yun dito. Then, etong area na to, hindi ko pa mapuntahan kasi kailangan ko pa ng letter sa main quest. So, hindi ko pa nagagawa yun. Yun yung aanin ko ngayon. Gagawin ko ngayon. Pero bago yun, ubusin ko muna yung resin ko and weekly.
Ad Astra Abit.
Libo.
Something that catches your eye.
Timba mo ng kamalay-malay.
Wala ko mali-mali. Pinapatay ako ng bata. Papatay ko ng bata. Moral mo to, gago.
Oo nga, gamitin mo na yung ano, yung babies.
Babies.
Ewan, ginagamura mo yung baby. Yun yung ginagawang bomba.
Oh?
Ito,
Oo,
sira ulit
nag-explode yung
eh.
babies.
Nakaganda.
Yung
Tapusin ko yan tulad ng ano, pagtapos sa akin. Go! Dito mo tayo sa ano. Storm Terra. Terror. Pterodactyl. Ano
Kaya mo
yun?
mag-dial
Dinosaur yun, di ba? Parang talaga siyang dead cell eh, no?
yes. Pagka sila Metroidvania.
Pero dead cell kasi may ano din. Bakasyon. 1 month na naman? Another 1 month? Wawa. Nagpahinga ka na naman isang buwan. Tulog mo yan. One shot pa lang.
Woo! Yeah! Jumpy Dumpty Go! Ah! Boing, boing, boom!
Uy! Uy! Oh! Hindi, mag-brap lang ko naman. Daw.
I kill you! Adventure time!
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boom!
Get out of here! Keep back!
Woo! La la la! Woo! Yeah! Hi-ya! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Ah! Heh!
Keep back!
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Woo! Wahoo!
Can't breathe!
Boop!
Off we go!
Pew! Boing, boing, boom! La la la!
Wait, heal muna. Heal. Ayoko mamatay. Sayang ano, progress.
Hi-ya! Woo! Ha! Jumpy Dumpty Go! Woo! Wahoo!
Wala
Hindi,
yung 5K.
first time kong talunin ng ganong mataas na level. Hindi ko pa natatalo ng ganong mataas na level. Sa level 70, hindi ko pa natatalo. Yeah! Alam ko, yeah! Okay. Not bad. Dito. Critical damage. Yung elemental Matrin at ba't kilang yun? Next yung wolf.
Evil ba?
One per week lang din yun eh, yung wolf. One per week lang din yun, so yun na.
Hindi ko kailangan languin yan.
One per week lang yun, so
Pwede
let's
ako
go.
gumanyan.
Take it. Ano pa bang kailangan kong kunin na ano? Hindi. Pagkatapos, I'll take domains para maubos ko na yung resin ko. Tapos, ako magme-main mission para ma-open ko pa yung map sa problem ko, sinungali. Kala mo yun ang gusto ko sa akin. Ikaw ang sinungali. Lamok. Ako, delikado ka. Parang alat na alat ka ngayon sa Valorant. Dapat pala kanina, nag-ano tayo, no? Nag-rank, hindi unrated. Bala ko lang kasing subukan ng raise eh. Kung tama yung mga ano. Kaya pa ako nag-raise. Hindi. Spike rush nga lang ginagawa ko kanina para na matesting lang yung ano. Para lang matesting ko yung pag-raise.
Pero, kailangan ng box ko, pop.
Hindi ako marunong gumamit ng ano, satchel.
No! Lumakay ko nung walang
Na-trust na ano, naalala ko yung mga ano sa video sa TikTok. Nagmabay pa si Marvel sa alat. Maalat, umay! Umay, Lord!
Shadows of... Da-da-da! Boing, boing, boom! Boom! Hi-ya!
Orik, please. Orik, please.
Everybody stand back!
I taste blood.
Mag-heal ako, kailangan ko si Razor. Kailangan ko si Razor. Nagulat ako!
Woo! Jumpy Dumpty Poo!
I taste blood.
Blow them all up! Ooh. La la la! Pew!
morning. Why do they never? This is just my.
First time ko rin talunin ko ng high level. First time ko talunin ko ng high level. I-tap na ko matapos hirapan na ako. Ano to high level? Ano to high level?
Delved into destiny. Written in the stars.
Keep that! Take me back.
Boing, boing, boom! Ah! Dumpty, dumpty, go! Ah! Woo! Yeah!
Tama pala tayo.
Ah! Ah! Woo! Wahoo! Yeah! Boing, boing, boom! Sparks and flash! Ah!
Kamukha ko.
Woo!
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages.
Hey, I did it! Oh, wait, no.
Going in! Adventure!
Can't breathe.
Hindi, first time ko kalabanin ng high level.
My reckoning. Let's go.
First time kong kalabanin ng high level to. Malapit ko na siyang what? Wala na akong ano. Wala na akong
Adventure time! Ha! Get out of here! Don't worry, I got this. Off we go. Couldn't break the curse.
Hindi ko kaya yung high level. Isa pa. Hindi, kaya ko yun. Mali lang ako ng execution. Kaya ko yun. Kaya ko yun. Mali lang ako execution. Ulitin na. Ulitin natin. Magre-ready lang tayo. I-check ko yung ano. Wala na akong pang apps. Off-stream ko na gagawin tong apps. Kaya ko to, kaya ko yun. Kaya ko yun. Ulitin ko. Level up ko mo ito. Ikaw. Hindi. Busog na yung karakter mo sa pat.
Benny's
Yung
adventure.
karakter ko sa pat. Hindi, namatay yung karakter. Wala akong pang revive. Kung may pang revive ako, pwede ko silang i-heal. Ang pat. Babas ako. High level kasi ito eh. Hindi ko pa na pag-number mo sa akin dyan.
I am the Lord.
Inaano ko yung low level na ano eh, parang level 60 lang. Ito level 70. I'm sumali. Pero parang may taga-talo ko ng damage. Tapos ako nagbabawas. yung babawas, ikaw lang yung tumangkay. Hindi, pwede ka rin palang dumami. May D-lock ka eh. May D-lock ka eh. Wait, may nakita akong viewpoint. Oo, di ba? Kaya ko to, kaya ko to.
Basta mo tao bukas.
Oh, ano ba bukas? Sabado pa lang bukas. Sunday. Hindi yung sabihin. Kung okay lang. Ikaw, sabihin. This time, bubuntalin mo yan. Konti lang na kanina, ibig sabihin, kaya ko. Mali lang ako ng ilang high level na kasi. Hindi ko kaya.
Let me scribe. Adventure time. Off we go.
Damtut.
La la la. Da da da. Pew. Da da da. Woo. Woo. Hi-ya. Woo. Jumpy dumpy go. Ah. Ah. Woo. Boom.
Tawang pahigop.
La la la. Pew. Woo. Jumpy dumpy go. Blow them all up. That really hurt. Hi-ya.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Shadows of fate.
Naman puro bahay.
Delve into destiny. Blazing delight. La la la. Jumpy jumpy go. Hi-ya. It was an accident.
Adventure weather is not bad today. Oh, crud.
So, ayun. First time ko rin kaya binigyan ko ng maganda. Ano yun? Okay. Ooh, maganda to. Kahit papaano.
Fixed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Hindi naman sa akin. Baba. Ito. Busy.
Oh my god.
Busy si Kuya Marvin.
Okay. Nakikigets ko na. Unlike the last two, you're unlocked.
Critical damage. Physical damage plus 25. Attack. Kaya ako na-attack for this. Okay na. Yung high level din dito sa baba. Try natin yung mga high level.
Tapusin ko na.
High level. Pag natatry yung mga high level na ano, weekly boss. So, first time kong mga maano.
Wala akong kailangan defense.
Ayan o. Level 60 lang yung nakaraang inano ko. Nahirapan pa ako. Ngayon 80 na.
Go. Hindi yung about sa dream. Yeah.
Ah. Ang hirap nito. First time to first time.
Monomol.
High level na ano. Weekly boss.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. How unbecoming.
Lupica! My Lupica!
I kill you!
Ulit. Hindi mo ako ano dyan.
Pero din sa...
Hindi. Ang naano ko yung parang squeaky na masakit sa...
Kahit yung ganito wala.
Wala. Ang maano ako dun sa squeaky. Yung squeaky down na...
Sabi mo.
Hindi yung mas ano pa, yung sa mga parang kinakalmot. Oo, yung mga ganun. Kung kaya yung ano. One hit pa yung mga ano ko. Character ko. Hindi ko kaya. Doon lang yung skin. Hindi ko kaya yung ano.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. How unbecoming.
Woo!
Try
Get out of
this.
here!
Dumpy Dumpty go!
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Boing, boing, boom!
All you do is run.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Break.
Get out of here!
No use hiding back there.
Go!
Damn. Pero low level to eh. Level 7.
Ta ta ta! That really hurt! Ta ta ta! La la la!
I taste blood.
Ano yung high level nito? Hindi ko makakita.
Boing boing boom! La la la! Woo! Pew! Blow them all up! Boing boing boom! Yay, I did it! Oh wait, no I didn't.
Next game. Pangit tuloy nung loot. Nakakainis. Di ko kasi kaya yung ano, high level. Kaya niya yun. Nakaka... Oh. Nakaka... Oh. Hindi ko kaya yung high level. Oh, dalawa yung dagdag. Dalawa nga.
Oh, ow! What did...
Oh! Ay, hindi.
These bombs, so heavy.
45. Na 40, dapat nag-stack ako ng...
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Okay. Kaya nahihirapan ako sa mga weekly boss.
Maganda eh.
Maling di... Oh, what? Ay!
Kasi nandito.
Ay! Ay!
Pag nalagay si Uncle Ram naman nakapagtaka dito.
Di. Oceanid to. Kailangan ko lang mag-Oceanid.
Para sa main.
Pero, Oceanid na. Sino yung Oceanid? Ayun. Heal. Healing for every.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, tara, Kuya Rinyel. Dito sa Oceanid, pwede mo akong tulungan. Pero yung sa mga weekly bots, bawal co-op kasi yun eh. Ano yun eh? For ano lang? Pang isa, pang... Basta yun. Tagal mag-heal ng ano ko. Ang tagal mag-heal nung... tawag nito. Natapos ka agad yung pang... Ay, mali. Ay, okay. Meron din pala. Uy, stick kaya yung palabas niya. Wala.
Gusto ko talaga so.
Yung Human Centipede pinanood namin sa Tinigid. Hindi ako sumagal.
Baka pag nanonood ka ng...
Oo, gagi!
Mas talo yung isang part din na pinilipat ng ano, yung bracket na buhay pa siya. So, nahimatay na lang siya yung isang part na yung
kami ng dahil. May bahay, walang lalabas. Ganyan na ako sa ano eh. Nagganyan na ako sa bootcamp. Ako na yung nababali. Ako na yung nababali kung nanonood ng to. Hindi mo ba alam, balak namin gawin yan.
Pwede nyo naman gawin sa highway.
Balak namin gawin. Oh, si Delicate ka. Hindi sa Pilipinas, Delicate.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Keep back!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Yeah! Why do they never miss?
Laglag sa tubig ko.
Da da da! Ooh! Jumpy jumpy go!
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
La la la! I wanna go home now.
Ang tagal nung ano ko.
Get out of here! Off we go! Teamwork is strength! Lupica! My Lupica!
Boing boing boom! Da da da!
Tapos yung wala tubig. Wala ka nakatalon.
Shadows of fate! Adventure time! Get out of here! Benny's adventure team! I have failed you.
Pinagbabawal na technique. Kaya mali ako ng moves. Mali akong moves.
One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Mali ako ng moves. Kakain. Diamond King. Kahit matagal.
So yung chaotic yung run mo ga. Sumusuot ko kaya pala ganun yung akin.
Hindi ko kaya mag-in na matagal. Yan ang mabilis. ba? Wait. Mamaya na nga ako magbubot ng resin. Anin ko muna yung mga questions.
Kita mo yan? Zach. Zach. Zach.
Diba? Open ko na yung almost ng new map. So pag may quest, madali na akong di kaya yan, event. Madali na ako nakapag-teleport. Inano ko to off stream. Lalaro ko siya para lang ma-open.
One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Kasi yan yung mga electrocuted. Lahat sila underground. Diba? Hindi
Pinustot tayo yung
nasa ibabaw. Melt burger at saka fries. Nakakainis dito yung mga electrocuted. Imbis na nasa itaas sila, lahat sila underground. Nakakainis. Hanggang ako. Perfect ko na event. Yeah! Tuntua. Hirap. Saan ako dapat mag-ano? Dito? Hindi. Ano ba?
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be.
Saan yung kailangan ko dito? Ito yata. Story quest. So, ito muna.
Changed, nor can it be reversed.
Ay,
Kapag-wide niyo muna ako.
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too. We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai!
bakang itete.
Do you know where it lives?
Great Muchina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
One time, the Great Muchina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Muchina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great Mujina yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah. So, as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the great Mujina yokai, all right? Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The great Mujina yokai is definitely real. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then...
Yoimiya, huh?
We told her all about that. We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that... But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with it?
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be even if you can't find it right, no matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Thanks, Yoimiya. Come play. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone...
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist.
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them, so, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great...
So in a way, this monster...
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not sure. It's likely that the parents just wanted to I just go ahead and tell these, heck, I know that they don't I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face, right? So what if it's the things we believed in when you were kids? Surely you guys, if we tear apart these...
Yeah!
Okay.
Nakanohara.
Well, yeah. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If... Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories.
Naghihingalong sigil.
A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness. Now, hey, Pops.
The fireworks show. Oh, new.
A bit of both. That can wait.
Some things
Pops,
burn,
sorry about this.
and other things
Really?
don't. Much.
Pops,
Huh? What?
did they deliver those flowers?
Oh.
No, Pops.
Ah.
No, Pops.
Sorry.
Not.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry. No worries.
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. That's my pop. Because my pops is. When I was little, I thought it was. Eventually, I realized that Huh? Why would you do that? It just makes me happy to see him smile. And anyway, more important.
Yoimiya?
Oh, you scared me, Vic.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Pati ano.
No one's looking. Okay. We're lucky that no one from the town.
Sorry.
Don't worry, Sakajiro. We're going to look for firework materials shortly.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. In a restaurant? Shh. If Sakajiro was caught, there's no. Yeah. What if things are this bad?
Well, but as soon as I didn't want to cause any trouble.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember? Little piece of paper? Yep. The same paper slips as the only people from inside. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make. Wow. It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're...
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right. Well, let's not...
All right. I'll leave it to you then.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a perm. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi.
I see. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Ina's. Well, no matter what, I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later.
Wala, boy.
Oh, cool. Then let's...
Wala dito, boy.
Oh, yeah. If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after...
Diyan ako naligo sa kabila. Walang tubig.
Napaka-nice pala. Asan yung face? Nakain ko.
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Because... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right. I get... Wait. Wait.
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can...
Yeah, you could say we're all in this...
Oh, I see. Sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, would you try?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was what I really want is... Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? Let's head to the city. I think...
Question, doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Yung ano nga yung advent traveling ko hindi nagsasalita dito. Si Paimon lahat nagsasalita.
You kinda have a point.
Here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying... I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related.
All right then. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against...
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Iba na kasi sa
Will do.
PS eh.
You look after yourself as well. Don't.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Ayun eh, dinadasalan na wag mawalan ng ng memory. dun
You're not
sa
the first person to say that.
Kasi pag
In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But, anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Oh, ganun yung sa PS2. Naalala ko. Mga PS2 ginagawa.
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just
Pero laking Nintendo ko, so di tayo pinag-win.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Parang 10 years old na ako. Yung mga arcade na inaano.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my order, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime,
But this is a special circumstance.
so give me your ore, and I will process.
Huh? Master,
Is that so surprising?
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. But Yoimiya,
I'll try my best.
excuse me.
Lalo na yung pagsundo pa sa akin ng tatay ko.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people made Hajime. In the future,
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Tapos, magpapatugtog lang, magpapakalansin lang kayo ng barya sa bulsa. Hindi na kayo pag-iinala. Diba? Napaka-expert dito ng dayaan sa bulsa. Ay, naku. Pag-ising criminal ko. Sagad. Wala na ako ligtas.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Laro lang kayo. Ako bahala.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Darn winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy. My friend once said to me that only people with a. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find the last family member.
You were separated from your. Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility, where the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma,
Sometimes.
when you're exhausted, everything becomes an up. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of someone. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though we don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Pasensya na. Ayan. Pasensya na. Marami kayong kuryenteng nalugi sa akin.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi,
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, this is the largest we could.
let's store the boat here for now then.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event, as long as I'm polite. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They were a tightly knit group. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest.
They were all very ambitious. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them...
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, to us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi...
Galing na yung nakasalamin ng like payat na lalaki. Ang galing mo. Sana naglalaro ka pa rin sa Mega mo.
But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway. So I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this... The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you...
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by... I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find...
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into... But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let... But... No, I get...
Why did you want to come back to Innis.
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. Once I started to realize that, I...
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until the Tenryo Commission. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice. All right. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Oh, they're so pots. Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer.
Mahirap yun. Naglalaro doon at desidido talaga sa paglalaro. So, pag sila nakahuli sa'yo, yari ka rin. Di ba? Kumbaga, sa magnanakaw, taong bayan din nakahuli. So, wala ka pala. Gaming TV.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should get...
Oh,
thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father. I wonder if I'll still be around to see...
Of course you will. You're both in...
We aren't as it used to be that I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as...
No worries. Say
no. No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way,
it's no trouble.
Oh, you're such... if you're quite sure it's no trouble, then... I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers, the family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a but then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting. Now, Mr. and Mrs.
They didn't seem that way to me. I think you make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Pero hindi kami ng mga kapatid ko, chill lang, parang scam lang, ganyan-ganyan din lang namin. Kahit parang babasa ng book. Ayaw patali. Pero,
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago.
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to...
Well, maybe you're right. To tell the... Even as it was rising, but then it exploded. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there...
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
May sakit sa tenga pagka umaatake na ako.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts.
I see.
Keisuke said eventually, whether out of...
If it was anything else, but since it's...
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro, now I finally understand why he can't just...
Two best buddies in childhood.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you.
Yes. It'd be
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after...
300 meters, so teleport. Dali na teleport.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryo Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryo Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Hindi sinabi yung pangalan ko. Tapos sinabi. Hindi sinabi yung pangalan.
Galing yung baby. Saan galing yung baby? Akala ko babae yung...
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Nakako mo pa level 2. Yung beam para maano.
It's Mosusaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Mga batang pag-alagala.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later. Aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. I have something important, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone. Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Oo. Galing nung ano, anatomy
The fuse is lit!
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Time for a light show! A festive retreat!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even...
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Stalker pala to si Yoimiya.
Nahanap ko na rin.
Ang nalalaman ko.
Oo, parang hahanapin mo yung
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
But your return says that you...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me, the one who made this...
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so... I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been...
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom.
What are you talking about? Just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryo Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Ano yung speeding friend?
Time for a light show!
Later ka na, kalalaro.
Fire hazard!
I must withdraw.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma. but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree.
Diner dash.
I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all the...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit.
Life isn't easy for... I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my but now I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuki.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time.
Maybe we can watch fireworks together.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. By the way, Naganohara fireworks.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Two bros watching fireworks together. Here we go.
Yoimiya, the way you took command of that whole thing.
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing any, Sakujiro and Keisuke can't. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect... My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Go to the place so you can watch the fireworks.
I'm going in!
Dito yung spot para makapanood yung two bros watching fireworks together. Yan. Yan o, two bros watching fireworks. No. Yan po yun.
Huh?
Oh. 5 feet apart.
No! May sumasabog!
Oh, it's...
May iba rin sumasabog!
Really, come on, dude! 5 feet
Keisuke.
apart. They're not...
Alam mo, may phantom ano, diba? Alam mo,
naiyak.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh! Diri ka, Martin.
Oh.
Sa mga nilalang.
Yung isa, may yakin din naman, may Yuri.
beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel... Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon's side! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this...
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating...
No, ko na naman, nakanga naman. Paano pa ibabagsak yung buhok ko?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Babagsak ba yung buhok ko dito?
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that also consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Dapat kasi nga lang. Ito, kailangan pa kumain, okay? Anak, yan na! Ayun na!
Ay! Ay! Ano ba yan? Uy, gagi, may
Magkano
ano,
ba
may
pera ko
source
sa inyo?
na.
Hindi, yung sa shawarma rice.
Scry the sky.
80. Sige, mamaya, bigyan nyo na lang ng 20. Imagine mo, nag-unite pala sa tower ni Quinn, lagi may fireworks. Alam mo na yung brain freeze. Every night, there's a firework.
Yeah! Kakalaro mo yan, Kuya Marvel eh.
Kaya rin, taga.
be.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been...
No, what made you think that? Each season brings its own festival. And each festival so, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take...
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design.
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. As you well know, Inazuma is currently under... In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric,
you could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we...
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why is she being so secretive all of a
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We have...
That's very kind of you, thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Welcome to Netsuke no Gen Crafts.
Baliktad yun. Baliktad yung talim yun, baliktad. Hindi, baliktad yun. Malakas na yung guardian angel ko sa likod.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Suwapo yung pa.
Look! There he is!
Looks like we found him.
Babasa ko kasi ito yung main quest eh. Baka kung saan na naman ako mapunta eh.
What am I gonna do?
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh! You're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now?
Well, you see... It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Aww.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want—
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you were here in Inazuma—
my apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods. Perhaps I'm doomed to go back.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but—
Of course, I would never. Wait, what?
Huh? Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action— I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna— What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does—
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right, off we go!
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Teleport yun. Napaka-helpful ng ginawa ko. Nag-open muna ako sa map. Para teleport lang.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Adventure time!
Stop, thief!
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You trade association types are worms, coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of... Look at that. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over?
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea. Since you came all this
business,
pay up. And you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats...
You're just a bit...
What choice do I have?
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now.
Let's get down to business. Mind play!
Yeah! Yeah! Take flight!
Finally, I do the fairy.
My apologies!
Another test.
There's more!
Take flight!
Feel my play! Say no
My
more!
apologies! Unthinkable! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
To the fairy!
Decided by destiny!
Finally,
Take flight!
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato! Traveler!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them.
Thank you. Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep.
Great! Now we can finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of...
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right...
Thank you, good sir. How much do I owe you?
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the...
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then! Bye! Safe journey home!
Don't get robbed again.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were?
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Carissa.
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and...
Okay!
Papakita ko pala sa inyo, Ate Luz.
Sige.
Nakakainis ko sa itsura ko dun.
Kita niyo na ba yung quarter moon na Marvel?
Sige, send mo din sa GC.
Hindi ko yung send dyan, ba't ko sa'yo send dyan? Pagpalito kayo yan.
Naging full moon na eh, nagkalaman-laman na kasi.
Hey there, we're back!
Nagkalaman-laman na eh. Naging ano tuloy, full moon.
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from this, I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too. It's just, I wasn't sure. Oh, are you sure? That's impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain. But Paimon would still love to check out some Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the cut.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
It's so true. People dress in all kinds of ways. Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. Somehow, I feel a little...
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I admire those who are able to do as they please. I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be... this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food?
I picked the venue. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait!
Half moon ng Marvel.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Wait. Nasaan ba yun? Bakuya. Linis natin. Ibang upload. Ano na siya dyan? Present na yata siya dyan. Present.
Ang natalo din.
Yan.
Ang natalo yan. Fuck you.
Quarter moon na siya dyan.
Angat ka rin ako.
Quarter moon na siya.
Grabe,
Yeah.
checkpoint. Sobrang lumalabas talaga siya.
Are we
Two
here?
girls walking
Ooh,
around.
it's one of those
talking
street side
about
places.
world
Looks cute and
problems.
cozy.
Sensei X
Welcome.
is my poodle.
Oh, Miss Kiminami. How do you do? Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now. I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help. Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food. Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
I won't be long. I won't be long.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't...
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, but that's just it. People look at... so you see...
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities, so it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kimi...
Right! If there's something you want to eat, you could...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a... My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world, so I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps...
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside... If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift?
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there that was practically pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good!
That does sound pretty good.
Ate Angel, bilis ha!
Is the pizza
Hanapin
ready?
ko nga yung talent nyo. Papakita ko dyan. Sige. Kala nyo ha.
Oh, what? Ano kailangan nyo?
Hanapin ko talent nyo. Wait lang. Ayaw nga, mamunod ako ng mga talent. Patingin. Pakita ko sa'yo.
Mushroom pizza.
Talent ako naman. Fuck off.
Mushroom pizza. Where can I get? Where can...
Oh no!
Ay, wala.
Sabi ko sa'yo, batuhin mo ako dito eh.
Binato ko nga.
Binato mo ba ako?
Para naman tong ano.
Yes, kumakanta ako dito. Wag!
Isa lang pala. Ano naman ito? May kulis na eh.
Wala pa. Nakakainis, gago. Ba't ito ginawa?
Kaya mo yun ginawa.
Iinit yung katawan ko.
Ano ulit mga boy? Yung talent mo ng Christmas party.
Hanapin ko rin ng may
Please
talent.
speak to President Song.
Wala naman ako din, absent ako naman.
Ngayon lang dito ka gago.
Wala ako dyan.
Ano ka lang, nag-gitara ka lang.
Wala ako dyan. Wait, wala ako.
Oo, nag-gitara ka.
Wala ako dyan. Wala ako dyan boy.
Oo, nag-gitara ka nun.
Hindi, wala. Hindi ako marunong nun eh.
Sabi mo si Janus, di ba?
Hindi. Hindi naman ako marunong kumanta eh.
Hindi ka, kumanta ka nun.
Hindi ako marunong mag-gitara eh. Tapos mag-gitara pa ako.
Kumanta ka nun.
Hindi ako marunong mag-gitara pag gitarahin mo ako sa talent.
Hindi ko lang makita yun lang.
Sino yung ba't may manok? Ayun.
Mandok ang putik.
Hindi kayo kulay yun. O diba? Hindi mo nakita, diba?
Buti wala ako dito, putang ina.
Diba? Hindi mo
Ako yung
nakita.
unang-una kaya wala ako eh. Yung unang Christmas party.
Diba? Hindi mo nakita yung sa akin. Kasi wala. Dapat pala isa lang. Tatlo pa yung niluto. Okay lang. Pag natapos ko yung isa.
Tapos
Pag
na rin
natapos
ako
ko
eh.
yung isa, okay na. Yun lang yung
Ako talaga
kailangan.
nauna para hindi na ako mahiya.
Bitin pa
Ha?
Hindi ko pa mabibigay mo. Gulong-gulong muna ako dyan.
Hindi naman ako tulad mo na.
Get out of here!
Wala palang damage yung ano na ito. Wala palang damage.
Baliw na.
Knockback nito.
Out of the way!
May tao. Ito pala kay Kuya Joe.
Why do they never miss?
Good old days ka na naman. At tinanonood mo yung talent mo. O yung hinati mo yung
Off we go!
paper.
Ay, oo. Hindi napapakita ko.
Hinati mo yung bond paper. Napakabangis mo daw, boy. Last one. Hindi pa rin, oh my god.
Tignan mo si Ate Elsa nun. Elsa! Tignan niyo to.
Please speak to President Song. I'm just
Kakantayin mo ano ng big.
Alam ko yan.
Ayaw makita yung ginawa niya.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Pogi-pogi ni Mario. Jimmy!
Out of the way!
Yan na kayo yung ginawa dyan yung hindi, ano ba yung sabi? Sorry,
connected din sa kanya yung damit na net. Kupas na yung damit. Sinusearch niya pa yan. Oh, legit sinusearch niya pa yan. Diba wala ako dyan? Wala kasi yung talent dyan eh. Hindi nga, yun sa akin. Kaya ate Angie mo. Kaya ate Angie.
Off we go!
Yeah.
Off we go!
Basta may niluluto ko. Nagluluto din ako dito. Hindi pa rin. 5 minutes pa. 5 minutes ako na lang. Para makapag-luto. Ay, gulong-gulong muna. Ano pa ako? Wala ba makakalapit? Wow, sa'yo.
Adventure time!
Kawawa sa'yo, bro. Galing mong mag-iwa ng papel. Gamit baba.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Ganun yung trabaho mo, Martial.
Hindi ah. Di ba ito yung hati? Ganyan yung
Hiri, puro laway. Parang pagkatapos, ay sige, iba na lang. Kahit kailan, hindi ako nag-dead. Pinupulit ko lang ng tuping-tupi yung papel. Tapos, pinitira na ako.
Dito mo makikita na sobrang tigas ng katawan ko.
Sigaw ng mic. Kaya mo ano?
Magtatay.
Ba yan? Si ano? Tawag nito. Basta yun. Oo, siya yun.
Yun, nakita ko na ito yung pinakatago ka.
Hindi, ano ako dyan, nagdantigula pa ako.
Kapalogo ng mundo.
Papalogo ng mundo. Kita mo, wala ako dyan, boy. Wala naman kasi yan. Hindi ako nagtali. Baka nahagip lang ako sa ano. Hindi ako nagtali. Nakita.
Sabi ko sa isipan niya, nung umaga pa, tapos bigla nga pa, dati ko dito.
Ano dati, kasali ka sa Ben dati. Kasali ka sa Ben dati.
Ayan.
Ay, gogi! Lakas ng toyo mo! Yung tama mo, malina.
Up.
Ewan, secret. Hindi ko alam yun eh. Naalala ko lang. Tongiris. Oh, tek.
Peterisim.
Nagtigula pa ako dyan. Ang tagal ng 2 minutes. Diba? Gusto mo yung niluluto ko? 1 minute pa! God. 1 minute. Pinakamatagal na 1 minute ng buhay mo pag hinintay mo. Okay? Okay? Okay. Hindi ko alam, pag hinintay mo matagal, pero pag hindi mo pinapansin, dumarating. So gusto mo magka-love life, pag mong pansinin, darating din agad.
Alam mo kung ano nito?
15 seconds.
Blow na away ako dito sa ano na to. Skeleton to muscle to ano? Final piece. Nakakaano.
Anis ka pali.
Hindi ko alam, hindi ko mapaliwanag yun.
Kaya mo yun, ayaw mo lang ano yun eh.
Siguro kung gagawin ko skills,
Pwede na ako magbuto.
parang underwear and then damit. Ano yung gagawin ko? Pero hindi yung from skeleton. Let's pack it to ano? Bakit tapos ano?
Galit ko na itong magluto sa ano eh.
Actually, ginagawa ko
Sa
talaga.
Pokemon Sword and
Gawin
Shield
ko muna
eh.
yung underwear nila. Okay.
Is the pizza ready?
Galing ko kaya magluto doon. Galing ko magluto.
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from you.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put some...
Want us to
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon...
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato.
Kasi mahilig ako makita po sa kainin ko lang yung mga bunga mo nandun.
You could have sold that. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cooked until golden brown. Alright, it's done. Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool. Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto.
Pag uwi ko, dadaan sana ako. Minami-sama.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you worked up an appetite.
All right, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon!
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat and did she, say anything about...
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's
happy for me? Oh, then she... What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite...
Exactly! You got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now.
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point. I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, Chisov, that got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Yung si Ate Angie nung araw.
Sige, ano yun? Ate Nos, meron akong ano nyo, yung gangsta nyo.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Hinahanap ko yung unang picture ni Ate Angie na in-edit ni Tristan eh. Si ano. Oo.
Yung mga bobo magluto eh.
Okay. Unrelenting patience.
Wait.
How can I improve my culinary skills? How can I improve my culinary skills?
Teleport.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
What?
Yes. Yung paa nyo, Bili naman ako ng Pokemon. Jump.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Paglapit ko sa kalang umidaw.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Alam ko din.
Mga OG YouTube boys eh.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. All right, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Nasa baba pa, umis ka. Whoa.
Scry the sky.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location. I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does...
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye...
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that...
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea!
Ay, i-update. Iinuman yun. Ay, ganun talaga ako. Ano ba sa ilalim? Underground pa. Underground. Yeah. Yes,
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Wala akong mag-ikot kasi pala mo. Mga usap agad. Mahirap minsan kasi yung mission. Nandun din sa pag-uusap. So hindi mo siya pwede skip. Kasi nadali na ako. Hindi ko alam yung gagawin. Tapos hindi ko kasi binasa yung conversation nila. Sige lang. Knock twice.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and... Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
So, di ba? Pag skip mo lang ng minute, tapos hindi mo naalala yung sinabi, minsan magagamit. Hindi mo siya pwedeng i-skip lang eh. Nag-easy na ako, tama na yung split. Na ganun na ako wala. Nag-ano sa wall. Then, work.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Reading in low light is bad for your eyes.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious. What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden?
Hindi mo nagsasalita yung character. Hindi nagsasalita yung character. Kasi si Paimon ang dami sinasabi.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you. But to me, or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on...
Ayaka!
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that, on top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect.
ako sa Texas. Kinalapan mo talaga lahat ng Diyos. Fuck. Isa ako sa follower niya, no? What? That's so British, isn't it? Ginagawa ko rin yun, okay? Okay? Buti hindi ganon. Pwede ito sa pasta? Anong pa ito pasta? Meron din ito.
But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as common. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked, I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food.